Hello. Hopefully the stream is not sound on my end. Okay, good. Always the fun part of going live. Hello. Hi. Hey guys. Jacques, Marielle. I don't know if Annabelle is still in here. She's in here at like 8:30. Hi, Michael. Hi. Welcome. Give everyone a few seconds to pop in here, but how is everybody doing? How was your week? Mine was very long. Very long. I had jury duty this week. Fucking tell you what, man. Hopefully everyone had a better week than I did. Had to go sit in a freezing cold courthouse for like 6 hours. I guess it wasn't that bad. It was only 6 hours. Lost everyone with that talk. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm sorry, Marielle. Whatever it is, I'm sorry. Hopefully, I don't know if this stream will get your mind off of things, but try my best. I do have a game that I don't know if it's gonna work, but we can try it. Finished Eugene Onegin in Marathon to techno horror called Future Diary. Goodness. Hello, Des. Welcome. Yeah, I do have a game. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but we can try. The internet was kind of not helpful, so I had to make some stuff up. So we'll see how that goes. It may not be clear. Well, I guess I'll give it another minute. Just in case anybody we have any stragglers, and then give me those points. you have a lot. Hold on, let me pull it up. I just updated the board. I mean, Marielle, you're in second place. That's awesome. Think I remember you talking about how you like got no points or whatever weeks ago, and now you're in second place. Underdog story, we love it. You have only Jacques standing in your way. Not to answer today. Maybe. How do I have points? Because you read. This is the benefit of reading. You can do these insane games that I steal from the internet. Okay, let's play. You gotta change your username for next Creepy Book Club, just temporarily. Jacques only does it for the thrill. Oh, we got a rivalry. Okay. So the game that I tried to emulate is like guess the horror book by the bad summary. I really tried to go to Google to legitimately just copy and paste, because I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to like over explain while I make a bad summary. I don't know. It's kind of hard. So So that's what I attempted to do with 3 horror novels. I wrote like really bad, really simple summaries of them. And the point is to guess what the book is. They could not be as bad as I'm thinking, and maybe it's going to be easy to guess. I don't know. I did try and include some modern horror books that I think are popular in here also. So it's not just classics, because that's all the internet really had for me. And I feel like the answer to all of my horror book quizzes are like classics. So maybe if this doesn't work, we'll go back to the emoji. game like last time. Okay, so here's the first one. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. Bad summary. First bad summary. A young family moves into a small home. Turns out it's bigger on the inside. I feel like this one's a pretty bad summary. Or I don't know, or really succinct. Succinct. I shouldn't have tried to say that word. I don't know if this is gonna work. I feel like I should give double points to whoever gets these. Oh, Jacques. Okay. And Shauna. Hey, Shauna. All right. That's one for Jacques. Yes, there's House of Leaves. I don't know. I need a pen. I don't know if that's really bad or just better for everybody if I keep it simple, you know? I was going to say House of Leaves, but I have her. You should have just gone with your gut, Mario. Just go with your gut. You got it. Okay, let me just start a new little piece of paper here. Okay, Jacques. Nicely done, Jacques. Okay, thank you for guessing that. Or that 3 years ago, but couldn't finish it. Don't do what I did, which was make a whole video of like trying to read that book in one sitting. I went insane. Hey Ryan, happy October. I really barely feel like it's October. I feel like I very much stumbled into this month and I'm like running to catch up, like on videos and everything. So I'm very like, but I'm happy to be here talking about books right now. I both recommend and want to tell you to run. Oh gosh. Okay. Here's the next one. We'll see. I don't know. This one, I think I did a little too much on this one, but we'll see. Old man defies bro code by imprisoning his lawyer and seducing his lawyer's fiance. I don't know if this is guessable. Although you guys always surprise me. I always think something's going to be like difficult or I made it too hard or something, and then you guys get it. You're all smarter than me, so. I'll give everyone here a point if no one can get it. I think I overthought this one. This is why I want to copy it from the internet. Mariel says no idea. Jacques says creep show. Does it? I don't think it is. Although I want to know what King book that sounds like. I don't think I've read that one. This one is okay. This is the one in here that is a classic novel. The other two are modern ones. This one is a classic. The Reckoning. No, not The Reckoning. I'll give you one more chance with the classic hint, and then if not, everybody here gets a point. At least if I've seen your name in the chat. So put something in the chat now, so I'll get all your names. Hell House. No, not Hell House. What's I don't. Okay, I think everyone gets a point because you guys are all gonna like throw virtual tomatoes at me for just something. Yeah, you guys are all gonna throw virtual tomatoes at me for this one. Jekyll and Hyde. No, you're probably the closest, Michael, but it was Dracula. is Dracula. Jonathan Harker's a lawyer. Okay, yep. Everyone gets a point. Everyone gets a point. Des gets a point. Marielle gets a point. Michael, you get a point. Shauna gets a point. I tried to find them on the internet, okay? But that is what happens, okay? Dracula's an old man, right? Get it? Old. That was the tricky one. I guess I could have just said man, but I feel like that just would have been like too much. Too many mans, you know? Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that one. Very sorry. Okay, last one. This one's another modern horror one. So sorry, I threw in the classic in there, but thought he was a estate agent. I don't know if that would have made it any better to guess though, Jacques. You did miss the homoerotic part. I know, but it's supposed to be a bad summary. That's the point. It's supposed to be a bad summary. I didn't include everything. Okay, last one. This one's a modern one. There's your hint. Elk revenge story. I'm not saying you're wrong, Marielle, because you're absolutely right. That book is very gay. I feel like, come on, this one's got to be easy, right? Elk revenge story. Ooh, that was a good guess, Jacques, but Shauna got it. Shauna got it. Only Good Indians. Yes. Good job. See, okay, at least I ended on a good one, right? I ended on a good one. Ooh, that's another really good guess. That's also a really good guess. I had the Only Good Indians in mind, but both really good guesses with The Ritual and My Dearest Darkest. Okay, let me get this thing out of the way. Okay. So give me a point then. Fine. Think I'm lying. Oops. Wait. Okay, no, there we go. Hello, Ice Lord. Welcome. All right. Now that the game is done, and hopefully we're all warmed up. I've warmed up already to losing my voice like I do at the end of all these streams. We're here to talk about the taking of Jake Livingston. Hopefully some people here read it and we can chit chat about it. If not, you're more than welcome to stay, but we are going to spoil the book. So just a fair warning. I'm great. Thank you. You are not too late. We just started. We always play like a little game to warm up. So you literally popped in right at the actual like start of the stream. So you have good timing. Yeah, I feel like there were a lot more tentacles though in My Dearest Darkest. That's okay, Jacques. As long as you're fine with it being spoiled for you, you're more than welcome to hang out. More than welcome to hang out. I will say I read this entirely in one sitting while I was on jury duty. It was the best use of my time, I think. But did anyone read it? before I start going into it? If not, it's okay. I think this has happened once before too. There weren't more tentacles, but they were more memorable. I think there was 2 characters with tentacles, so I think that technically is more. I think that technically is more tentacles. Got halfway. Okay. So did you get halfway and you just didn't finish in time, or did you DNF it? Because I would love to know the answer. And if you did DNF it, I would like to know why. I'm awaiting your answer. I do want to know. It was a really quick read. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's not that long of a book, but yeah, not even like 250 pages. Yeah, this one's actually quite short. Just no time. Okay. Yeah, I was going to be curious if it was a DNF. I would want. I don't know why. Is this possession or more eldritch horror? If you're talking about this one, I guess there's a little bit of possession in it. I thought there was going to be a lot more, you know? I thought the possession was going to be more of a thing, but there is a vengeful spirit that is trying actively to break down Jake Livingston so as to possess him. So I guess it's more of a possession story. I don't fully know the definition of like eldritch horror. I think that's a Lovecraft term, but oh, it was absolutely gay. Yes, it is very gay. Can't say possession adjacent. Oh my god, I can't say those. Possession adjacent. That's really hard to say together, but that is correct. That is correct. That's all I need to know. Yeah, it's very gay. It was like the gay parts were super cute. I do have to say I guess like the love interest character. Keep in mind, this is quite a short book, so there's not a lot of time spent on it because we got to have like more scary parts, I guess. But it was super cute, I do have to say. Book cover reminds me of an obscure Mia Farrow production that I can't remember. You have 5 book clubs that you're part of. Jesus. You should have just had jury duty like me and then just read it all in one sitting. Easy peasy. Easy. But yeah, Jake can see ghosts. And Des, I would like to know what you thought of it too. If you can remember. I know you read it, you said you read it a while back, but it was actually darker than I thought it was going to be, though. With the ghost that is trying to possess Jake was a school shooter. So that is really dark material for me to be reading in a room of people. It was a lot darker than I thought it was going to be. So there's that. And then of course we have Jake who's gay, and his like whole backstory involves his dad like beating him because he's gay. So there's a lot of violent homophobia and a lot of really dark stuff like stuffed into this this tiny little book here. I was surprised. Yeah, darker than I expected. Yeah. Darker than I expected also. I thought I mean, are possession stories ever really like cute and happy? Not really, I guess, but a whole lot darker. And Jake like astral projects also. Like he can astral project. So there's a lot of scenes where he's like going into how do I describe it? It's like memories, I guess, almost like if you think of it I don't know. I used to watch like Ghost Hunters a lot, and they always talk about like the different types of hauntings. And then there's like, what do they call it? Like residual hauntings or something, where it's just like repeating on a loop kind of. So he experiences that in a sense, like the shooting as he's projecting. I don't know if any of that makes sense. But that's what he can like go do when he astral projects. It was interesting. There was a lot more going on in here than I thought there was going to be. Not the heavy themes along with the games. Because character growth, Marielle. Character growth. Jake has to grow and get confidence because he's not really confident. He's kind of, he doesn't really like his gift, I guess, that he has, doesn't think of it as a gift. And hasn't come out to anybody, but it's like one of those situations kind of at the end of the book where his like, I think it's like his brother was basically just like, yeah, we know. Give me flat, happy gay characters, please. He's also a high schooler, so I don't know if that helps sway you in the opinion of character growth. You know how high schoolers are. They're super dramatic. Everything's life or death. Literally, because Jake can see the dead, so. Making the plot sound like Lucio Fulci's House by the Cemetery. I don't think I've seen that. Oh, excuse me. I had to work today. With hints of Insidious. The same reaction when that came out. Yeah. You almost have to eye roll at the end when that happens, but it is funny. It is always funny. Just a little bit, Ooh. Ghost almost ripped it out of my hand. Would not want to see and hear a ghost. That's a curse. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't either, because it's like legitimately the way it's described in the book, like he's like legitimately living like a horror movie, like bumps in the night that nobody else hears and stuff. And it's, Oh, hi, Gabriel, the Magalar Main. I probably said that wrong. Would love to know what you thought about it. For sure. But yeah, it was okay. For sitting like in one sitting and reading this, like just straight through, it did its job of entertaining me and made jury duty go by so much faster, like really so much faster. But I liked it. It was a great October read though too, because it was all like spooky, dark, cold vibes that like you want in October. just maybe a little more tough topics than initially. But yeah, I guess that's really it, since nobody else has really read it besides Des. Thought it was good for YA. The school, yeah, those were tough. Yeah, I feel like that is like a topic that is really, I don't want to say like suited for young adult novels, but it's, yeah, I mean, it's where these things are happening. So, yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. And I think the author did a good job too. We get chapters from that spirit, the shooter's perspective. Kind of, and so we see how he is leading up to like the like snap, as it were, which is also traumatic in and of itself. It includes sexual assault from a family member. So really dark, really dark things in here. Dark all around. Like really tough topics that it's like, I don't know. I mean, the cover's scary, so you should be expecting stuff like that, but ooh. Oh, that's okay. You're totally cool to sit here and listen. We'll talk about other books too in a little bit. It's curious if the aura colors match actual aura stuff, but I never looked it up. Yeah, I don't know much about that stuff, to be honest. Although I figured you might be able to like kind of just guess though, based on, I don't know, would it be like color theory? Like if it's blue, you're super calm or something. I don't know. I don't know if that's how that works. But the slow burn relationship and the gay panic was cute. There is quite a bit of gay panic. There is for sure. Absolutely. Their date though was so adorable, I gotta say. And the like passing note scene in class, I died. I died. And it wasn't like the like super quick, like you said, it's slow burn. It wasn't like the super quick side plot where it's like they're just like completely in love after meeting for 2 or 3 days, which is just so, I mean, very high school. It feels very high school, like just kind of like stupid high school romance like that. But it's more, I don't know, it's just more like sweet, I guess. I know you asked this question to Des. I will just say I think the heavy topics are stronger than the cute parts. The cute parts to me truly felt like just little like side things. They kind of become a part of what makes Jake strong to fight. Sawyer is the spirit's name, I think. I'm gonna try and find it really fast. Sawyer. Kind of, like the good triumph over evil sort of thing, but it's a shorter book, so it's Has it been described as the supernatural heartstopper? It's definitely not on that level, I don't think, but yeah. The cute parts, unfortunately, are not the point of the story, really. I do like, though, it's not the entire reason why he becomes strong too. It's like he has to do it himself and for himself because of himself, if that makes sense. But his crush on Alistair is just a little piece of that too. So it's really not the focus, like really at all. You know what? I also want this book. No, that was all you? Okay. I mean, now you've said the magic word, supernatural heartstopper, and we all want this, Des, so I'm sure you're a brilliant illustrator and writer, so I need you to make this right now. We'll all throw money at you. Yeah, I thought it was, I think if you like have a day where you're not doing anything, or maybe like a weekend or something where you need something to read, this is probably good for that. I think if I didn't bring it with me to jury duty, it may have taken me like all month to read it though, because the topics are really heavy. But I had nothing better to do sitting in that room, so I had to finish it. Okay, we all saw it. I'm clicking on the comment, so it's here. It's saved on the internet forever, Des. Remember almost empathizing with the killer and then realizing, his backstory with the sexual abuse from his, I think it's like his uncle, is really tough, and I think any normal person is going to feel bad at that. Um, for sure. I don't know that that was the point to like, well, I didn't get the impression that the purpose of that was to get us to like empathize with this character. I think he's just meant to, he's meant to be evil. Um, and I kind of got the impression there was like more going on too. That was kind of just like the snap moment. Is that what they call it? I'm trying to think of the Criminal Minds terminology, you know, when they always say, you know, the trigger. It's been a minute since I've rewatched Criminal Minds. That's like the moment where he's like, okay, and then he goes out and does the shooting. But I don't think it was meant to make us like empathize with him at all. I think is not that we don't, but or don't sympathize or anything, but also think if you're someone who has a hard time visualizing when reading, this would be a tough book to read. Yeah. The descriptions of the like ghost world or dead world that he sees are really interesting. There's a lot of like light involved in it, kind of like almost like stars and other forms of light with it, which I find really, really interesting. Kind of like, you know, like we always think of like go towards the light or whatever when you're moving on. So I thought it was really interesting. And in a sense, it's kind of like the descriptions were almost pretty in a way. It was like pretty mixed with scary. And I thought that was quite cool. I really liked the descriptions of the like ghost world that he sees. I thought it was interesting. What is this day with nothing to speak of? Like jury duty. That for me was a day with nothing to do. I was forced to be there, but I had nothing else to do except read. The trigger for the unsub. Yeah, there you go. The trigger. That was the trigger. Yeah, it was a dark read. And everything else I read this month was Stephen King. So I feel like all I want are like really cute fall, October, Halloween vibes this month. I don't think I can take any more dark, super dark, traumatizing material in my books this month. Just give me like Halloween spookiness. That's all I want. Not school shootings. Not like Hallmark. Let's not get crazy now, Jacques. Not like Hallmark. No, let's not go that far. And for that, I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. You did. I read a lot of Stephen King this month. I'd love to hear what else you guys read this month so I can live vicariously through your September. I read The Gunslinger at my patron Tanner's request. He's not in the chat right now, but I read The Gunslinger, which I hated. I read Carrie at Mariel's request. This one was not that bad. I was expecting a lot worse, to be honest. And then I also read Fairy Tale. Oh, there's a whole video on that. And ultimately, I ended up with the same opinion of Stephen King as I had. I feel like I really went insane in September. I think that's what happened. Supernatural Hallmark. Oh, yeah, I do have some cozy mysteries on my TBR. I might go for that. Good cozy mystery. I only get the ones that like take place during like fall. Just for those vibes. Saw criticisms for his book, like why he had powers and wasn't explained. Well, they kind of do that. It, I think towards the end when he sees like his ancestors, I think it's understood that that it can't kind of ran in the family a little bit. But it's like a horror novel, and I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't really like blink that much at stuff. Like if somebody's like, so we have this character who can see the dead, and I'm like, okay, I'm on board. I like for certain things like that. I feel like me personally, I don't necessarily need to know the why. I have to look up what this Eugene Onegin is. Hmm. If you go down, I'm not going to go down the Dark Tower route. I'll tell you right now. The Gunslinger did not convince me. I will say I'm pretty confident. Never say never, but I'm pretty confident I'm not going to go down the Dark Tower route. It was that bad because the movie Carrie is My Baby along with Pet Sematary. But I feel like the movie really was just, it was like, they really just went like, okay, and now this happens. Okay, like they really like got pretty much everything. I feel like the only things that were cut were just probably just for like brevity and time. So I think the movie is a pretty successful adaptation. I guess that's why I didn't think it was as bad as I thought it was going to be, you know? Because I definitely don't find the movie like offensive or anything like that. So it was just, it ended up being almost exactly like the movie. So I wasn't really shocked. Red Nettle and Bone, The Crows, and ooh, you read all of Paper Girls? Or just some? I read the first, oh gosh, I don't know how many issues were in that one. It was like the first like volume, like that really big pink hardcover one. Oh, I read it a while ago though, so I don't remember too much about it. Reading, ooh, I really liked that one. I really liked that one a lot. Just Like Mother. You'll have to come back and tell me what you think about it when you finish it. after you get to the ending, would love to know what you think about that one. Started Rosemary's Baby. Oh goodness, already 10 times better than reading King. I'll never shut up about King. You should see some of the comments I get. Well, actually, yeah, you've probably seen some of the comments I get. Anytime I talk about Stephen King. Trying to read The Science of Women in Horror, but it's tough getting time. Oh. That's why I like audiobooks. Although they don't always work for nonfiction though, like that. If there's a lot of footnotes, I tried listening to a Mary Roach book once, and there's so many footnotes that don't get read in the audiobook. I felt like I was missing stuff. Just Like Mother is a cult book. Yeah. It's like a cult of motherhood. Very creepy. Highly recommend. Can't wait for Junji Ito's Black Paradox. I still have not read his latest one. Is it Liminal Spaces? This is the most recent. It's very different. The characters, their motivations were super different. The movie way the portrayal. Really, I didn't notice too much difference. Other than the fact that we were like in their heads, which in the movie we're not really in their heads at all. But all of Paper Girls, damn, applause to you. Did you watch the show too, or did you read it like in preparation for the show? I was trying to debate whether I wanted to try and reread Paper Girls again before I started the series, but now I started watching a K-drama, so I'm gonna have to finish that before I watch anything else. So oh, the Liminal Zone. Thank you. I knew Liminal was in there somewhere. And I did not realize it was a collection of short stories, which has me interested. I really like Deserter, which was also short stories. Although the Liminal Zone looks super short, though. If you like Barbarian, I would read the manga Ibitsu. I've seen that one. We have that at work. Very creepy cover. Okay, it sounds terrifying. Segmented almost like an infographic in chapters. Oh, yeah. Audiobooks are great, but not for everything. Yeah. Trying to finish it. Watched the show and then finished it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I'll watch it at some point. I do remember bits and pieces from the first one. I did like the the graphic novel for sure. Was it canceled? Okay, never mind. I'm probably not going to watch it then. Damn. Paper Girls? See? Ugh. I'm probably the worst person when it comes to shows because it's like I don't want to watch them right when they come out because then what if it gets canceled? But then if nobody watches it right when it comes out, that's how it gets canceled. But then I get invested. Damn. It was Paper Girls. That fucking sucks. Shit. Okay, well, I probably won't watch it now. Because it'll just make me upset. Unless if we all band together and watch it and they bring it back. But I don't know that that's how that works. Sorry. I'm sorry. I've been burned too many times, okay? It's tough getting into a series. That's why I just comfort watch the same shows over and over again. They're already over, so I don't have to worry about new seasons. Or I watch a K-drama, which is only ever just one season. I have a problem, okay? I have a problem. This is why I stick to movies mostly. Like 90 minutes and we're out of there. Have I seen An Angel's Egg? Sorry. No, I'm looking it up because this is going to be a prank. Is it going to be weird? Oh. No, I have not seen this, but the cover is interesting. What? Huh. Okay. Is it an animated movie? Or is that just what the poster looks like? The poster makes me think it's animated. Oh, it is animated. Ooh. Okay. Oh, that's right. The Midnight Club came out, didn't it? Oh. Oh no. I'm ready to be hurt. I'm ready to cry. Could get picked up by a streaming service. But it was on a streaming service. I don't know if Amazon is the one to like be like, yeah, here, you can have the rights to our show. I don't know. They just feel greedy to me, you know? Sure, why not? Love animation. It's an art house animated film, yeah. So down for The Watcher. Not The Watcher. I feel like I just saw something about that recently. Maybe it was a trailer or something I saw. But yeah, that one looks interesting. Also a TV series though, and on Netflix, so that's nervous. What if they cancel it? Not K-drama, but you might like Stupid Wife on YouTube. It's based on Fifth Harmony fanfic. What? Stupid Wife series. What? Oh? Is it? Wait, this is gay? I'm in. It's turning into one of those streams where I Google everything and I'm just staring at the screen. What? Okay, yeah, I gotta watch this. I gotta watch it. Just the summary alone, I'm cool. What the fuck? And I love that we're like making stuff now that's like based on fan fictions, because fan fiction gets wild. Like it gets fucking weird. And low key, I'm kind of here for it. The Watcher is based on a true story, but it's got to be changed a ton. It's a house that got creepy letters about being watched. Other than that, it's a real estate nightmare. Oh. Like that's all? Some people just got creepy letters. Finally saw Deep Blue Sea for the first time. We'll have to have a watch party, Marielle, for this and watch this show. I haven't seen a lot of things, Jacques. I'm sorry. No, I haven't seen Paranoia Agent. Oh, goodness. Anything on y'all's TBRs this month, though, that you guys want to share? Because especially if it's like cozy Halloween vibes, give it to me. Tell me what it is. I've clearly been traumatized in September. I need cute, spooky shit to read. Des, I'm expecting the Supernatural Heartstopper to be done in a week's time so I can read it by Halloween. Thank you. Based on an entire town that got blackmailed? What the fuck? Damn. This might be one of those shows where the backstory is more interesting than the show. I did get a lot of I got a lot of arcs this. I had next month's books and I did have them. What did I do with them? Wait, no, I had them. Where did they go? Okay, well, I was gonna show you this month's reads that we're reading, but I had them. And I could have sworn I walked with them into the room. Oh, never mind. I do have them. Not crazy. Not crazy. Oh, Coraline. That's a great idea. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Yes. Okay. Coraline. Maybe I'll just read a whole bunch of short books in October. So reading Be My Ghost. Be My Ghost. That sounds like K-drama. Be My Ghost. There's actually probably a couple of K-dramas that are really close to that. Oh. I never know if it's pronounced Babel or Babel. The RF Kwong book. I do have that on my TBR. Although dark academia vibes could be cool, but that's probably also going to be a little bit traumatizing too, I'm not going to lie. Read The Omen. Okay. I'm Team Michael right now. Coraline. all that heaven allows. Shar's gay actor Rock Hudson. Okay. You guys are are you up for a Japanese horror anthology? Sure, maybe. Is it a book? I'm up for it. Yeah. The Woman in the Library. Oh, that one literally flies off the shelf at work. I didn't come across it online yet until people started buying it at work. And then all of a sudden my TikTok was like, oh, here. Oh, okay. None of them are making good decisions. Yeah. Ooh, Runtime. Yeah. I did like 56 Days by that author, Catherine Ryan Howard. I did quite like that one. Coraline's definitely going on my list, though. That was a great option. Okay, now that I found the books that I definitely brought in the room with me. If you haven't already, October's books are super short. There's 2 of them, so you could read one or both. But we're going with Carmilla, Gay Vampires. Vampire. It's one vampire. Oh, we got that at work too. A Diary of Blood. That looks so good. Also vampires, I think. Or is it supposed to be Elizabeth Bathory or something? Sounds like vampires. But anyways, yes. Carmilla and the Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval, which I can't remember if we did The Changeling as a creepy book club book or I just happened to read that one, but one of my favorite horror books of all time. So I'm really excited to read this one. And I already technically started this one also on jury duty, but we got dismissed at this point in the book. So I went home at that point, but I grabbed the one that's edited by Carmen Maria Machado. And there's like really awesome illustrations like all throughout, which I just think is fun. And the footnotes so far have been really fun. And Weight of Blood, which is a Carrie retelling. I may have to wait a little bit on the Carrie retelling. Yeah. That's why I was like, I gotta grab this one for sure. With her little editor's notes, like almost on every single page. I love it. I love it. And the way she intros the book is basically just like, this is gay and you're in for a gay time. And she talked about the, like, sorry, I'm already like getting into it, but like in the intro, she like talks about how this is like based on real letters, which I did not know was a thing. So I'm like, oh, based on real life gays, I'm in. I'm in. Finished Carmilla a couple months back. All right. I think they did a like a reading of it on the channel. I can't think of the channel name right now, but it's the YouTube channel where they did the Carmilla web series. The actors that were in that web series, the videos are still up on YouTube and they're free, or they read Carmilla. So you have a free option for it too, which I think is fun. Yeah, real life gays. Yeah. I didn't know it was like that the author like based it on like actual letters that like some woman was sending to like a doctor or something about something she experienced. And I'm like, what? Fascinating. Love that. I'll try and do all the research I can before next Creepy Book Club. But thank you for coming and chit-chatting with me a little bit. I know the topics were kind of all over the place, but I appreciate it. I don't know how next month will go because it'll be the first time we're reading 2 books, albeit short books, but we're reading 2. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. I will not attempt to do a bad summary of books anymore. There will be a different game next month. Don't worry. Apologize again profusely. Oh, there's an audiobook for Black Tom also on YouTube. Michael, king of the live stream. Thank you. So that's another resource if you want to listen to that too. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. All for the audiobooks, and they're little novellas too, so it should really take no time to get through these. Next creepy book club sounds more like does this offend you because of all the research. I will prepare a whole presentation on something. I don't know, the real life gaze. Who knows? Who knows what it'll be about? There'll be a presentation. I'm promising that now, and then I'm gonna remember like the night before, and then so yeah. I'll talk to you guys soon. Definitely see you. We want reaching to. Can do. Can do. I'll see you guys definitely next month for Creepy Book Club, but just also just on here. Yeah, I'm going to go sleep now because I'm exhausted, but have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.